U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi says she's directing federal prosecutors to seek the death penalty for accused killer Luigi Mangione, who pleaded not guilty for the murder of UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson. What is she doing?
This is unusual, actually, for the Justice Department. Basically, there is something that you generally have to go through. You go through Main Justice, you go through the U.S. Attorney's Office of the Southern District of New York. There are meetings that are held. There are standards that need to be met, and then it goes to the Attorney General. And so it seems like she's leapfrogged. Yeah, she's really leapfrogged the enshrined process for a death penalty case, which is the most serious case. I was one of those federal prosecutors that doesn't believe in the death penalty, and so I didn't try death penalty cases. But I will say this, he's facing state and federal charges. And so generally, when there's a state like New York that doesn't have the death penalty, the federal government doesn't usurp that. They try the federal case later, and then they don't seek the death penalty because New York doesn't generally seek the death penalty. So it just seems like an assault on the process for me. It just seems like the Attorney General is acting really against sort of our institutional standards, which is what this administration is doing.
I was a little surprised this is where the Trump Justice Department started. I would have thought, a human trafficking member, a cartel member who killed a lot of people. There's things that I think a little more in line.
Shooters?
Well, that are more aligned with what Trump's priorities are. I personally believe in the death penalty in cases, the most extreme cases, terrorism, mass murder, with the most extensive appeals process in place so that mistakes are not made. I think Luigi Mangione, if convicted, should spend his life in jail. I do not see him as a candidate for the death penalty. He's a first-time offender. He is young, and he's somebody prison systems are meant to rehabilitate and to punish. He is somebody who could be somebody that is rehabilitated while serving his sentence of life in jail.
Well, and I think punishment, there's time served. Our federal maximum security prisons are not a fun place to be.
No.
And that's where he would be. So I tend to think the greater punishment in what he did is to stay alive and live with that. I'm a big believer in people having to live with themselves and the choices they've made and their surrounding neighbors in places like that.
But do you think there would be a big backlash? Because he's very popular, this guy.
I was surprised.
I mean, this could be a backlash,
I was a little surprised there. He's kind of become a cult hero. I don't think it's right on circles on the left and some parts of the right that see him as this sort of populist warrior.
Why is it on the left?
With
Why
that.
is it on the left? It's just it's about
taking
healthcare.
on a...
Yeah,
but I don't want to amplify because I disagree with it.
Far right and far left meet on anti-corporation.
Murder is bad no matter what.
So
but all I'm saying is that politically it could be a backlash against Republicans.
I don't think that.
Give him the death penalty.
The far right and the far left meet when it comes to corporate greed, and so this was something that united the extremes on both ends.
How do you figure that the left is?
Well, I didn't come up with it.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I'd like you to explain it.
No, I'm right. It's
She's right about that.
We're gonna go.